Hey guys, welcome to Kitty for Crafts. I'm Kathy with Kitty for Crafts, and it is a Saturday morning. So happy Saturday to you. Welcome if you're brand new to the channel. If you've been here before and you're coming back, hey, what's up? Just want to do a whip and chat. You know what's funny is I'm going to start calling this a WECI's weekend check-in. I done made that up. Okay, so I'm just doing a weekend check-in. See how you doing. And I come on Wednesdays as well. So we'll do those as WCIs. Wednesday check-ins. That's what we're gonna do. So today's a WECI. So this is a weekend check-in. Checking on how you're doing, seeing how you're coming along with any of your projects. I've got the two going. You know me. I don't like doing two. But here lately, guys, I'm gonna renege on that. Crafting with Shay's gonna kill me, and all you guys who follow Shay and follow me because of her, y'all gonna kill me. But I think I'm gonna start doing two. I've got Elizabeth Ward trays. I've got the craft mates. I've got the cute little bag thing that I can do other projects. And I figured out how to take the Last Supper here and put it off to the side so it's not one in the way, two getting messed up. I think that was my whole issue personally, was that I was worried that I was going to mess it up. And these little bitty ones like this Poppy Lane. Okay, here, let me show you Poppy Lane. We've got natural light today, so there you go. And I've got the other stupid light over there. So here you go. But that's Poppy Lane so far. I worked on it. This one's a 20 by 30. And remember, this is that one my son got me from Temu. So I just kind of, yay. But here's the deal. And I like it. It's cute. I don't know. I feel like the Last Supper was one of my biggest ones. And I did have a comment and wanted to know how big it was for the Last Supper. And so let me make sure I tell you correctly. It is a 40 by 85 centimeter. I did message you back about that, but I just wanted to just say to everybody, because someone else might have wanted to know and didn't ask, 40 by 85. And then this person wanted to know about the rendering. So here's my personal thoughts about this. 40 by 85, stupid long, right? Wide. Up close, when I look at it, I can see stuff, because it's on my desk, right? I can see it. But it's distortory. That's not a word. Okay, like I'm a professor, I know better. But I'm going to make it a word. It's distortory. It's distorted enough that you're like, okay, I know that's Jesus, but what's going on? But when you're like 5+ feet away, so like standing away from it, like I'm going to hang it on a wall. And the wall that it's going on, you're not going to be able to get to it because there's a couch in the way. Like my husband's going to have to stand on the couch, which he's not going to be happy about. But to get to this picture, if you look at this picture from like where I'm sitting to that wall, it's going to look awesome sauce, right? If you put it behind me, where my nephew's pictures are that he took, I'm not going to lie, it might not look distorted. It might. I don't know. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to flip her, and I'm going to sit back in my chair, and I'm going to scoot back, and I'm going to show you where we are, because I haven't shown you for a while anyway, and I can't make up my mind what we're going to work on today, but we're going to work on something. So here it is. Now, me looking at it right now, I see stuff. I think it's great. But there you go. And that's where we are. So I think this is Bartholomew. Don't get me to line, but I think it's Bartholomew. So we're almost done. We got what I would call 12 days left. But there we go. And I'm going to say you're about, I don't have a ruler in front of me, 20, 25 inches from my camera. So there you go. So that's where we are. Framing this, because I meant to show y'all. Hold that thought. Okay, I had to go get it. Because I put it so I wouldn't forget to take it with me. Here we go. There it is. There's the kitty cat in her frame. The Matte. It's from Michaels. So there you go. I don't want to get that glare on there, but there you go. So that's her and her frame. Okay, now I put this back up here. The dogs are so pessy today. Like the big one is just laying right here. I do not know why. The little one's over here in this chair just staring at me like, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. They are never this pessy. I left this morning, had to run a couple errands. And then you know me, it's Saturday, so I went and got my coffee from my local coffee shop, grab a Java. And like if I had to run out of here because of anything, I'm in trouble with this dog. It's my son's dog. I love Carolina, but she a big old monster. And she's been jumping on me today. She never does that. Oh, anyway. Anywho. Okay, so I showed you the thingy. I wanted to do that. I told you my little cool thingies. Okay, so what do we want to mess with today? Let's do this one since I'm already here with it. Yeah, let's just do this one. So anyway, I hope you guys have had a great week. It's a week, you know. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there who are diamond painters. Happy Father's Day to all the single moms who are playing as fathers. Happy Father's Day to all the single dads who are being dads and doing that. And happy Father's Day to anyone who is taking care of people in a father figure way. There you go. Happy Father's Day. Like my mom was a father, mother. And I had a great grandfather and a great grandma. Yeah. Anywho. So let's get the stuff out. Like I don't know. We're just gonna work on a little section, I think. I don't know what I'm doing today. So before I even get started painting, or you're like, girl, can you paint and talk? Well, yeah. It'd be helpful if I had all my stuff together. But I kind of didn't because I wanted to, I don't know what I was doing. Don't ask me, guys. You know, sometimes you just have those days where you're like, duh, like, I don't know what I'm doing. Has this got ones in it? Yeah, it does. So we're going to do this little section, maybe. And I thought about kind of going over, trying to, trying to go over for a little bit and work my way up. You know, I don't know. I think I am, though. Just because I feel like I'm at that point on the end of this where you get to a section and you're like, okay, listen, you are almost complete with this. So let's figure out how else you can get this done. And you almost feel like, are you going to get done in a, what are you sniffing at? In a quicker manner if you do it a certain way or not. I don't think you do, but you feel like you do. Okay. And then we'll kind of do this. As my watch just got stuff on that. Okay, there we go. All right, and then I think I have more room to do that. Okay, what else was I going to tell you? I felt like I was going to tell you something else. I had this book, because I keep stuff in my book, and I don't have my phone on me, so I'll have to look at the time so I can put it in my gems flow to track my time on this. Okay, I told you Poppy Lane, how big it was and where we got it from. We got The Last Supper from Amazon, and it's a 40 by 85. So I showed you how big it was, what it looked like. Yeah. Okay, so I feel good about that. All right. So, checking in. My check-in, let's talk about how I've been this week. I've been okay. I feel like I've been okay, but then I'm going to be honest. I feel like I've been cuckoo. So I go to the doctor on Tuesday. Yeah, I go Tuesday. And you know what, guys? I think I'm just going to talk to him about, like, if you've had a port, and this port in your chest port, leave a comment below on how long did you feel like crud bucket after you had it taken out. I have this stupid pain, like, just right here. And under my armpit, and it kind of goes down to this part of my arm. Anyway, I tell you, when did I have it taken out? March sometime. Anyway, I'm feeling like it's just, like, sometimes just even doing that hurts. And I remember her kind of repping it, because you know you're not out for that. It's a twilight. And I just feel like she did something. I don't know. But if you've had a port and you've had it taken out, let me know, because I'm just feeling some type of way. Like, I'm over it. You know, my mom's funny. She's like, Well, you had a piece of metal in your chest. What did you expect? Like, I know, but still. And I shouldn't talk. She's got a pacemaker and defibrillator, since she don't be bothered by none of it. I just feel like, I don't know. I don't know why I feel like that. But anywho, that's that making me feel some type of way. So that's been going on. And I want a nerve conduction study, because I feel like after chemo and radiation, your nerves are shot. And like y'all wouldn't know that. But yeah, I feel like there's times that, like, just like this finger might tingle, this finger might tingle. Um, Way over here under my lymph nodes, like my armpit tingles. Like, what in the world? So you kind of get to this point. Like, I'm not a hypochondriac, but I almost feel like I'm getting to be one. Um, and I had a whole bunch of heart stuff done, so I know my heart's fine. But yet here lately, the last couple of days, I've had a couple palpitations. Okay, as a person who's worked in the medical field, I know I probably need to drink more water, because once you go to the doctor and they tell you everything's fine, you kind of feel like, well, what the heck's wrong with me? So then I might ask for one of those too, because as much as I love y'all, I still think I need to see a real one. But anywho, I think that's about all I got going on. Yeah, work's been great. I mean, she is slinging right the heck here, drive me crazy. And the other one is sitting in here trying to get this. I don't want her to see me look at her, but she's trying to get this. The little one's trying to get these blankets in there that are hers together in this chair, because it's really her chair. And she keeps like she's mad about something. I don't know what's wrong with her. She's crazy too. Anywho, but that's kind of what's been going on with me. Work's been awesome sauce. Just love my job. Love people. They're great. And none of them watch this, because none of them watch this. I don't think anyone knows I even do this. So that's that. All right. What else was I going to talk to you about? I was going to talk to you about. Oh yeah. Let me just stop for a second. Diamond painting club. So I made a comment about looking into doing a diamond painting club, and I wanted to put a couple things out. So I say of Central Illinois because that's where I live, but reality of it is, if you live in Chicago, if you live in Peoria, if you live in Missouri, if you live in Kentucky, if you live in Indiana and want to drive over here once a month, that's on you. But it's for anybody. I just said Central Illinois because this is where I live, and I'm gonna do it, so I just called it what it called it. It will be free, and I want to make sure I say that, because someone's like, oh, we got paper. No, 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 no. This is once a month for anybody who wants to come and sit and hang out and diamond paint for like 3 to 4 hours. I think it's 3 hours on a Saturday. The place I've got is a local facility, so it's free for us to be there. It's free for us to do anything there. It's not a big deal. They let you have drinks. I don't know about the food. I don't, I'm going to start them at 12. So like 12 to 3. And that gives people who, like, let's say you are from Peoria, you could drive an hour home. But, and I think they close at 5 anyway. So, I don't want to have people, out and about, and it snows here, so I think I said I was going to change the time in the winter time, so just so that people can get home safely. But I'm just going to do July through November. And December I was just going to have us all still meet there, and you can have food. I just think you have to tell them ahead of time anyway, and we just have a little holiday thing. But the idea of it was, because I had someone email me and ask me about it. The idea is that I have been to plenty of retreats for cross stitching. To say this, that everyone doesn't have $400 to give to go to a retreat, because you have to think of the facility, food, you have to think of rooms, and maybe even gas to get there. And then the actual fee itself for the retreat. So everyone don't have that kind of cash. I thought this would be a great way to let people in the vicinity come and do something for free. I know on Diamond Painters Retreat on Facebook, and I'll link it below. I'll link it below. That will tell you about retreats in your area. And then I know she's doing a Zoom one. Um, you had to, just sign up for that. And I think that Zoom one is like a week long. Like you can just come in and out. It's open 24 hours. So I'm like, that's cool. Um, but sometimes you just want face to face camaraderie. Since 2020, I think a lot of us just kind of want to be together. That being said, I thought this would be something cool to do. Um, it won't cost you a dime. It won't be a bigger deal for anything. It's just meeting once a month, hanging out with some fellow like minded people who enjoy this craft. Um, does it mean that maybe one day we can do a retreat here? Maybe. But this is more of a free for all once a month, just so that you can go away. And everybody can't get away with retreats, because most retreats are going to be a 4-day process, like a Friday, well, Thursday, when you check in on Thursday. So, like maybe a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday. And so 3 to 4 days, everyone can't get away. People, as we know, as we watch, our fellow creators, some of them they're caretakers for their parents. Some of them are single moms. Some of them are moms with kids who they can't just leave, right? So I think a Saturday is easier to manage. You can get a babysitter. You can leave your person that you're caretaking for a couple hours, because hey, I'm going to go do some DPing with Kathy, and then I'm going to go to the grocery store, and then I'll be home, kind of a thing. um, it's not where you're going to be gone for a chunk of time. So I think that's something else that's really nice about this. So um, I just kind of put it out there. The lady at the place, she's funny. She's like, I normally don't give people a heads up like, this far in advance, because I booked it like stupid early. And she's like, this should not be a problem. Yeah, go ahead. And I'll probably tell you more like in July that you're approved. And it's like, oh, okay. Because I was like, I'm stressing out. So I think I have it set for like July 20 something. I'll double check closer towards the end of the month and let you know. Probably like in a couple Saturdays, I'll let you know when it actually will be. But, it's just something I thought would be fun for people who can't get away. Again, it's just once a month. And even then, like if you're a caretaker, you might be able to arrange for someone to watch your significant person, parent, kid, or whoever you're, assisting, enabling, and helping. Or if you have children, you can have significant other um, help with the kid that day. Um, I just feel like it's something that people would like to do, but maybe you can't afford um, the money for a retreat, or you just can't get away for a retreat, and you want to be in the room with like-minded people, just not on Zoom. I am signed up for the Zoom one for Diamond Painters Retreat. I don't get that twisted. I did sign up, but I also, know that 24 hours for a whole week, yeah, anybody can come in and out, and that'd be fun. So that's that. I just want to put that out there, that I did do that, and that if you're interested still, just let me know. I'm going to probably put it on the Diamond Painters Retreat this weekend or next weekend, one of the two. Just going through and just double checking myself, making sure I got things that I want, um, to have and ready for us to do. Um, and I say that to say, like, you come to the inaugural one, there'll be a bag and some other stuff that, my husband was like, hey, we should just give him a bag for coming to the first one. I'm like, yeah, that's a good idea. So, because he's like about that. So that's the plan, stands. And yeah, that's what I got going on with that. And then I know we all do creator wise and um, talking points that we, diamond painting and our WIP-n-CHAT. But what's funny is, like when I watch cross stitching, we call floss tube, and it's because we use floss to cross stitch. So I watch floss tube, like I watch a couple different people on there. But what's funny is we don't have like a thing. So we should call it like drill tube or diamond tube. I think diamond tube sounds good. So let's start doing hashtag diamond tube, because I think it's something that we all need to have a thing for. It's not fair that the cross stitchers just get one. LOL, as I'm a cross stitcher and say that. But it'll be nice and fun to be able to have a name attached with it. I was outside and the winds kicked up, and my gosh, my hair, look at that. What is that? Anywho, so yeah, let's call it diamond tube. Hashtag diamond tube. See how that works out. All right, so that's me jibber jabbering. What else was I going to talk to you guys about? I want to get all of that out of the way, like I want to call it news, out the way, and then yeah, okay. So let me put you down so you can see where I'm at, what I'm doing. That part is not going to be sticky. Keep putting my hands on stuff. Okay, here you guys go. Okay, there you go. In my little pea shirt. All right. All right. I think that was my gig for today. Like, I just wanted to get a couple things out. And yeah, I did go long ways, guys. I feel like if I start going this way now and kind of going up, that I think I'll be at this point where I can go, yay, I can see kind of where everything is. Not that I can't see where everything is now, because I mean, like, duh. But I'm at this point now where you're almost done and you're like, what? And this is one of those ones where you did it and you're like, this thing is big. And you guys, if you watched my Everest one, we all know that one's a huge one that I've got coming. So I want to, that I need to work on. That was what I was going to tell you guys. So that was the other thing. Reason why I think I might start doing two. Someone's going to be like, Kathy, you were crazy today. I know. I told you I'm going to the doctor. All right. So here's the deal. I've got so many now that I want to do. And 2, 3, doing one at a time, I'll never get them done. I just won't. So I think I'm going to start doing 2, since I figured out how to make things work over here without messing stuff up, so that I can see my projects completing, being completed, but completing them. I feel like I'm not going to ever see anything completed if I stick to just doing one at a time. And I know other people do more than one. It just seems like something I would not do, because I just wanted to focus on just the one. But I think I'm getting to this point where I need to do more. I just need to do more. So I have decided I'm going to go ahead and do 2. It might be like I just did with this. Like, I've got Big Mama here, and then I've got that little one on the side. So this month was hashtag for Diamond Grandma Feline Love, which is what I did for my mom, Feline Love 24. And she's doing that with Diamond Nana. Next month, I forget who she's doing it with. Crafts. I think it's like something like the Crafty Chef. Don't give me the line. I'll put it below. But and it's Christmas in July. So I'll work on that Noel I got as a small one, and then we're gonna work on something big. I don't know what. I can't make up my mind what I want to work on. I know I did that product review for New Craft Day, and I feel like I should do that. But honestly, guys, I don't know. I'm already working on a poppy. And then I really want to work on my Raven diamond art for my Sasquatch. And what's funny about that, someone made a comment about that and said on that video, and said, I want to do their stuff, but I don't have time. Like, I can't stop. I'm always going somewhere or doing something. I think they must work, and they have to drive to locations. So it's kind of funny. They can't stop. The person said I could pull over, I guess, and get online. And I started laughing. I'm thinking, what are you talking about? I set my alarm at my job. Like, at my job, because it comes out on Fridays, remember? And so what I do is I set the alarm on my phone, and my dumb behind just stops what I'm doing, and turns on the thing to see if I was going to catch anything. Now, this week she did some re-releases on there, And you have to be quick. You do. What's funny is I was going to do the Edgar Allan Poe one, which I think is called something about a poet. But I was like, well, let me honestly, before I buy another one, I probably need to work on the one I got to really make sure, that you really like it, right? Like, there's certain ones that you get, you do, and you're like, oh, of course, you would, that company you will always do. Um, but then you have other ones, and you've never worked on that company before, and you just don't know. So I kind of want to do my Sasquatch. I swear this dog is going to bark. Nope, she's not getting fed, so I don't know why she's going over to her bowl. It is not time for her to get fed. And she won't go outside because she's a dodo. I don't know, she's a dodo. Anyway, so if you hear the dog bark, I'm going to have to put it on pause because I'm going to let her go outside. I don't want to say that loud because knucklehead below me here would just jump up. Anyway, so I kind of want to work on other things to see literally where I'm at with who I'm with and what's going on. And then I want to work on some of my big ones, like, like Everest. And I've got that Chuck Pinson I want to do. I've got stuff. I want to work on stuff. It's just kind of hard not to. And then I'm still debating, and I've still got Pisces I've got to do. I don't know, guys. I'm just kind of having that moment of trying to get my stuff together so I can do stuff. It's kind of what you guys can see that I'm doing over here. That I want to do. I don't know. Just kind of funny because you kind of start to think like, let me work on my stuff. We buy diamond paintings, and for me as well, cross stitching, because we want to work on that. And part of the problem with it is that you get in this cycle because there's no more ones. You get in this cycle because you're scared they're going to run out. And they do, as we know, no matter if it's, a DAC, a Raven, Dreamers, it don't matter. The suckers run out, and sometimes they get them back and sometimes they don't. And then you feel some type of way, and then you're messed up and mad because you didn't buy it because you should have gotten it. You're like, I should have bought that when I saw it. I only have a couple of files. I don't like going out of order, but I am right now. So I don't know. I feel like I kind of just want to work on my stuff so that I can, one, see what I got, and then go from there. And that's the other funny thing. So I had asked before, like, how many of you guys store your stuff separate? And a lot of you guys do. So I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and start storing stuff separate. I don't know. My husband's going to probably shoot me because, honestly, I don't know where the heck fire I'm going to put it. I'm just saying that. He's going to be like, girl, where are you putting all this stuff? But right now, it's on a shelf as a box, or in a bag. So, like, if it came if it's from like an Amazon, then it's in a bag. Or in the dust cover it comes in, and it's just sitting on a shelf. If it's like my son had got me all that Temu stuff, it's just sitting in the bag. If it's from DAC or Dreamers or Raven or whoever it's from, then it's in a box sitting next to the shelf. So then I'm thinking, okay, well, Kathy, that's crazy too, because where the heck are you going to put all your stuff? Shh, you asking me too many questions. I ain't got that far in my life. I was just thinking I need to do something with it, right? I need to put it someplace. Oh, I didn't even grab it. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I just feel like I need to do something with it because it's sitting there and I can't see what I have. I think everything but 2, maybe 3, I've done an unboxing for. I could unbox some stuff for you so that you can see it and then just put it up. Like put them on not coat hangers, Lord, pant hangers. And then someone gave me the idea of putting them in like little mini totes or something for the, what you call them, our drills. And I don't know. There's a lot of sevens. We're going to go back to 3. I don't know, you guys. I just feel like I need to do something, because I can't see what I don't see, and I don't see what I have. And not that I'm buying wackadoo amount of stuff, because Lord knows I'm not. But I had another company ask me if I would do a product review, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, sure, I don't care. And then I'm like, girl, what are you putting that? I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I ain't got that far in my life. So, I don't know. I just kind of, I love the ideas that you guys have in the storage ideas that you have. I think like Diamond Grandma has a storage system as well that she does. She writes names and stuff. If you ever watch her, she puts it someplace else. Like she stores it one place. I don't know. She lays these out flat on a table behind her, and then she has this box or something, and she takes the diamonds, writes on there with the Sharpie, and then she throws it into this box. And I'm like, okay. And then she's got the boxes together. Like if she gets it from what do you call like a Diamond Art Club or whoever, there's those numbers. And then if she gets it from like a budget friendly, then they have all those weird numbers, and so she puts the weird number on there, and if it starts with a letter, she just throws that letter into the box or something like that. And I think the couple people who, when I asked the question, they kind of do the same thing she does. They have a system of sorts. So that just requires me to buy something, which my husband will be like, if you do not stop buying junk. But I think he would, that one's off a little bit. I think he would be okay with that, because this way it doesn't look so discombobulating on this shelf. Like, I did it again, guys. Look at that. Just hanging all over the place. It won't look so cuckoo-cuckoo-ish. I feel like it's cuckoo-cuckoo-ish. It probably isn't. I just feel like it's cuckoo-cuckoo-ish. So, anywho, I got to figure that out. I haven't talked to him on our little, gotta go to one of my brother-in-laws today. So I'll talk to him about, is that a 3? Yeah, okay, Captain. About that on the way. Like, what his thoughts are about, like, getting that. And then I can hear him, well, where are you going to put the paintings? Well, because you got too many clothes. That's what he's going to say. Is I have too many clothes, and you're going to put your paintings in there with your clothes? And I'm like, oh, I don't know about that. So that's something else. Like, do you put your paintings with your clothes? Where do you hang them? I don't know. Y'all tell me, like, where to hang them, and then maybe he won't think I'm nuts. You put them in your cloak closet? I mean, I don't know. That's another issue. I can probably talk him into putting the paintings someplace. Not the drill someplace. It's going to be him saying, where are you putting these paintings? You have too many clothes. I don't see you putting them with your clothes. And he's right. I don't want to put them with my clothes, because then I do have a lot of clothes. They don't even fit, to be honest. I need to kind of go back through my clothes. That's off a little bit. And then figure out what to do with them. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So kind of want to get that in, and get those boxes out of the way. So yeah, that's that. So I'm still trying to figure that out. And thank you, for those who commented and, said, hey, Kathy, this is what I do. I really appreciate it. It's has me in a tizzy still, trying to figure out, like, well, if you do it that way, then what do you do here? Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of losing it. Again, I said I was going to the doctor this week, so just know that's okay. She's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. So, otherwise, I think that's all I got going on. Trying to figure that out. I can't count all of a sudden. And then, storage for my diamond paintings. Trying to make sure that I put them up nice and neat. Because, we pay money for these, and we get them because we want to do them. And we want to make sure that they're good, and nice and neat and stuff. So I just kind of want to make sure that I'm doing my diamond paintings justice, however I place them, you know, in what I place them. I don't want to mess up a painting because I didn't store it correctly. And I think sometimes getting all those wrinkles out, no matter what company you buy from, because all of them are rolled up, you kind of want to make sure that you get those wrinkles out. I've never ironed a painting. I think I'm still too chicken to even go there. I do iron my cross stitches though, but that's cloth. So I don't know, but just kind of making sure people iron their stuff. I know Diamond Grandma has a thing on her website or on her channel where she did that. I've seen a couple other people iron them. I'm like, oh Lord, y'all scary. But yes, it can be done. So something to think about, I guess. But I don't want to iron, so I guess I need to figure out where to store. So again, kind of let me know what you guys do. I got some ideas from a couple of you. I just want to make sure that I do it correctly. And then I'll talk to my husband today and see what he thinks. I guess, yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan I'm going to come up with anyway. Oh, if you guys watch Diamonds and Washi this week, I think it was this week. I watched her this week. Yeah, it was this week. I had to watch it because I'd be at work doing, listening to Diamond Tube, hashtag Diamond Tube. So I'm watching Diamond Tube and I'm thinking, what? And then you watch certain folks, they get, okay, now look up. You're like, okay, what am I looking at? I love it when you guys, if you're a creator and watching this, and trust me, I love it when you tell me to look up because I usually watch you guys like while I'm at work, and it's so funny to look up, and I look up and I can see what you're doing, but I treat it like a podcast. And that's how you should treat me because Lord knows I just be rambling sometimes, probably like I am today. That being said, Diamonds and Washi. Katie, just got the new DAC box releases, I guess is what you want to call it. Toolkit release thing. So DAC revamped their boxes and toolkit. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's interesting. Oh, dag nap, that's what I get. It looks interesting. I'm going to say that. I think that's what I said to Katie on my comment was, that looks interesting. Not sure how I feel. It looks like they're giving putty to people because they started doing putty. So they're giving you a new pen with this putty that they've made, and then they don't have, let's see what's not in there. There's no washi tape, there's no cover minder off the top, no tweezers. Those are the three things that are not in there. I guess folks were complaining they got too many tweezers, which if you got a square every time let's say you had 20 squares, that means you have 20 tweezers. And what are you doing with 20 tweezers? So they're going to start selling those separate, I think is what she said. And then there's no washi tape and there's no cover minder because, now they got the new perforated paper. So that's that. There's a new pen that has putty on it, or in it rather, and then it's a replaceable putty. They give you the tray, which is actually bigger now. And then they give you a stopper for the tray, baggies, the new pen with putty. I feel like that was all that was in there. And it's old school DAC baggage. So, the toolkit bag that we were getting with them was kind of like this, kind of hard, right? The new one is that soft one that you get, the little soft one. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the soft one. So it's that soft one, and you're like, oh, so they went back to that. Probably more economical. Who knows? Anywho, they did that. So you should watch her to get a feel if you're going to want to even get it. Not all the kits are going to have it yet. She tells you, if you're buying a DAC, you want to know if you're going to get the new kit or not, how to look and see if you're going to get the new kit. Basically, you do the same thing like you always do. You go down to the bottom and It tells you like the size and stuff, and it tells you what this kit comes with. That's what you do. But I don't know, guys. I don't know how I feel about it. Everyone don't like putty. Um, Everybody don't want putty. I don't know. I don't know how I feel. It's interesting to me. I feel like it's kind of funny that y'all didn't give us no washi tape, but they don't want to give you washi tape because you got the little perforated paper. But everybody don't like the perforated paper. I have a kit that has it. I haven't done it yet, and I can't complain about it. I thought it was weird because I did look at the kit because I knew it had perforated paper, so I wanted to see it. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I'm tempted to order a kit. They do have a kit that I like that actually does have the new stuff in it. I'm like, just to see what I think. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Something to think about. But go watch Katie from Diamonds and Washi to see what the new stuff is on the DAC new releasing. The box is cool though, so that your painting doesn't come squishy squashy. Sometimes when you get them, they come all squished at the bottom because they stuff the. Remember how they used to stuff the toolkit inside, and it's all the top of this was all like, eh. Well, now it's in this box that pulls out, and it's got a little box, the diamond painting, and then another little box that has the schematics and the stickers in it, the label, and now it's all teeny. I thought that part was cool. Stop wasting paper. So that was neat. Yeah, that's what I thought was neat. That is one too many on that, so we're going to do that. Yep, there we go. And then we'll just turn this one. Is that 3? Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I goofed that one up, but that was 6 on there. Yeah, I don't know how to count. So anyway, that's kind of my thoughts on that. But go check that out. That was my thing for that. Otherwise, I think that was kind of all I could think of today. Again, I'm checking in on you, making sure you're doing okay. Wednesday, I'll tell you how I turned out at the doctor. You know what he's going to say? He's the coolest doctor. He's real sweet. He's going to tell me that that's fine, Kathy. Let's get everything taken care of. I mean, he's just a sweet pea. So I'll go deal with that and foolishness and figure out, why I'm a nutbag, and then get everything together. My mom will say to you, I keep telling her there was a piece of metal on her chest. What does she think it's going to take? So, it's not going to be quick to get over it. Yeah, I know. Like I tell her, I shouldn't complain. If you got a defibrillator and a pacemaker, I know that you know what it feels like. But I think my problem is that had I not known what I did know, like I knew she kind of had to yank it out of there, maybe I wouldn't feel so funky. I don't know. Anywho, that's my complaint. I'm still complaining about that, aren't I? Okay, anywho. I told you guys about that. I told you about that. I told you about that. I feel like I don't have no notes today. I feel like I told you everything I wanted to tell you. So I guess I'll let you go because, that's what I should do. So I want you to have a great the rest of the weekend. Again, happy Father's Day to everyone who does that role, whatever that role is for you. Now, I don't want to say, because, whatever you got going on, you are what you are. So happy Father's Day to everyone who's in that role and in that gig. I'm going to turn you guys up while I finish. And I will catch you on WCI. So it's a Wednesday check-in. And we are going to put hashtag Diamond Tube on here. I will put everyone down that I mentioned below. So you guys can check them out and get some information if you need it especially on the retreat section. We'll do a WCI, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, safe, and glorious weekend, and I will catch you later. I know my mom's probably watching. All right, I'll see you tomorrow, Mama. All right, I love you guys. Love. Peace, love. Keep on painting. Bye.